Let's head to Lenoir, North Carolina, to the Green Mountain RV Resort. This is a 1,000 Trails resort. It is located deep in the mountains, so keep in mind there is spotty cell coverage. Although our Verizon came in pretty good, T-Mobile not existent. Now when you come on into this resort, I would put it more as a campground. It is a rustic type campground. If you like the camping feel, this is definitely the campground for you. When you come on in, it's going to be a little intimidating. It is very narrow. So if you do get one of the spots on the way in, I believe it's in the 20s, you're gonna have to know how to back up pretty good or have a smaller rig. If you have a big rig with multiple slides, I suggest getting put back in the back of the campground. As you can see, there's a lot of trees. We got put right in this area. Someone was in our site, so luckily a lady was going by who worked there. Luckily, because we had no cell coverage, and they ended up putting us, thankfully, in the back of the campground, which those sites are huge. But as you can see, some of the sites are very wonky. Some are next to a stream that is kind of washing out some of the land, so just be leery about that. Now, if you are headed to the back of the campground, you're going to have to hike a giant hill. This hill is pretty darn steep. When you get to the top of the hill, you're not going to know where the road is. There's a point where you're going to have a complete blind spot and really not even be able to see the road anymore. So just be a little careful and take it slow and you'll do fine. That's the stream that I was talking about on the right hand side. There's like little bridges. We opted out of going over any of those bridges because they just didn't look all that secure. I'm sure they were, but... And here's that lovely hill that I was talking about. I wasn't kidding about how steep it was. And here is that blind spot. Now, if you have a smaller rig, you can pretty much fit anywhere around this campground. And it does have resort type amenities. At the bottom of this hill is the activity center straight ahead. Now, they're going to have the tennis court off to the right. You're going to see some miniature golf. Look like they just built that. A nice playground for the kids with some rock climbing. Also in this area is the splash pad for the kids, which the nice thing about it is it's the kiddie pool and the splash pad. It's all in one area, and the adult pool is in this area, a completely separate spot. Now that lake right there is stocked lake, or stocked pond, I should say. So you're more than welcome to fish on that. Now we'll head right back. This is the back of the campground that I was talking about. And on the back side of that campground, there is a trail that goes up to the top of that mountain. We're off to the right. See how big and wide that spot is? Way better than the first one. This is that hiking trail I was talking about. It has been the best trail thus far on any campground, let alone 1,000 Trails. But at the top of this, when you get to the tippity top, you're going to see the best views. And all along the way up, they have picnic tables. So if you wanted to take a lunch and make a day of it, go ahead. You're going to see waterfalls and Just absolutely amazing views. And when you do get to the tippity top and you get that amazing view, you are going to have perfect cell coverage. It makes the RVs down below look like matchbox trucks. If you take a short drive from the campground, you will find so many amazing trails and viewing pull-off spots. I definitely recommend taking a short drive and checking those places out. This is one of them. It was the North Cove, but that's just a spectacular view, and really it's got a pull-off and a lookout. You can't beat that. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I hope I answered all your questions. Take care.